Today, we want to look at copying announcements over from one Canvas course to another and some of the gotchas that you may encounter. Notice, in this course, there are no announcements. To add some, we're going to go to Select Settings from our menu, Import Course Content. From the content type, select the drop-down and select Copy a Canvas course. Then we're going to search for a course. Unfortunately, the search is highly structured, so search terms must be entered as they are within the system. So for example, if I type in 302 FACD, nothing is returned. However, if I go to FACD 302, it then begins to list the courses. Now this will update dynamically as you type. And now I see just the ones for October, and I want October 2019, and I want to select specific content. Go to Import. Now notice it says waiting for selection, so if I go to the Select Content option, it opens up a pop-up, and I'm going to go to Announcements and select the first two announcements by placing check marks next to them and selecting the Select Content button. It is now queued, and this can take a few seconds or up to 1 or 2 minutes for it to copy the content over, just depending on how much content you have and how many users are within the system. Okay, so now we see it is completed. When I go to my announcements, I will now see the two announcements that I selected. However, notice there is a U next to them instead of my profile picture. This is a feature of the Canvas Learning Management System. Canvas is geared towards sharing and reusability. So when I'm collaborating with my peers and we're sharing content, I don't want their name appearing next to everything, and vice versa, they may not want my name either. Or if an instructional designer or someone else has created this content, it strips all of that out so that you can easily reuse the content. Now, since this is your course and your announcement, it should be coming from you, so the best way to fix this is to go in, select the title to activate the announcement, click on Edit, and I am going to just copy everything, so Control C, then I will cancel this, go back to my announcements, and I will add an announcement, paste it here. It is a good practice to check your links as well to make sure everything is working. Give it a title, select Save, and now my picture is associated with it. We would have to do this for each one to recreate the association. So that's one of the caveats to keep in mind as you're copying announcements over. Another caveat to keep in mind is that notifications from these are not sent to the students when you copy them over because the date and times may not be associated with all the announcements. So you notice these two that I copied, there's no date or any information associated with them, so they're instantly available. And if this is a live course, they're going to be available for all the students. To change that, go in and set, so again I'll go back to this one, I will edit it, set it for delayed posting, and then pick a future date. So say tomorrow, and save this, and then it will send out the announcement tomorrow to the students. One vital thing, and that is always encourage and remind your students to check announcements daily or at a regular interval. This way, if you do forget to set that date and you've copied or updated information, they'll be checking it and they won't miss it.